Right, we should be live. Hope everybody is doing well tonight. Of course, with no Barca on the weekend, we're on Monday night, so I thought, what should we do for this Saturday night? I mean, of course, I was going to watch this game regardless, so I thought, you know what, let's do a cheeky watch-along. Let's do a cheeky watch-along of this match, so yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. Got a neutral watch-along. I want to start doing more of these neutral watch-alongs where I'm not really favouring any team involved. I just want to watch a good football match and just talk some football with you guys. So yeah, if you like this sort of thing, then obviously keep watching. And if you're on the YouTube side of things, drop the stream a like, and yeah, it helps me understand if you guys want to see more neutral watch-alongs alongside the Barca ones as well. Yeah, I'm surprised with Brighton not starting Danny Welbeck and Mintner, but yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, the cup isn't really probably their main focus. It's probably more like the Premier League, to be honest. But Liverpool have gone relatively strong. Of course, Salah's in there, Wirtz, Gakpo, Szoboszlai. Still crazy how Szoboszlai can still do a decent job at right back, even though he's more of an attacking midfielder. That's probably his best position. So it's crazy to me how an attacking midfielder naturally can do so well at right back, but. Fair play to him, fair play to him. Fair play to him, and of course also we'll be keeping a sneaky little eye on a Real Madrid's game. So yeah, we'll have a little hit watch session going on the side of things, but of course our main focus is this match. I think what I'll do with like these neutral watch-alongs is pick the best game of the weekend. Well, obviously we'll have Barca stuff, that will obviously take priority. But then we'll also have the watch-alongs of like say the biggest game of the weekend, and I think this one is probably the biggest. I've got to be honest. I mean, Newcastle Aston Villa probably could have took that spot, but yeah, I thought this one would probably be a bit of a better watch, in my personal opinion. Of course, tomorrow, a few of FA Cup ties and that Napoli, Roma, and Serie A. Yeah, we're not on till Monday, and to be honest, it's probably just as well we're not on till Monday because, yeah, that absolute shambles we had midweek against Atletico Madrid, that was very painful. That was very, very painful indeed, but yeah, I'm just hoping for a good match most of all, considering obviously neutral in this, nobody really rooting for anybody, so just hope for a good match of football. That's all I can say, and we'll try and analyse it as much as we can. Of course, for the hopefully Real Sociedad can beat Real Madrid, of course. Are we keeping a very close eye on that? Go on, Sociedad. But yeah, we're about to get underway here with this Liverpool-Brighton game, and indeed we are underway. Right, let's see if there can be a little cheeky upset. Can Brighton upset the odds? Can they cause the upset of the century? There would be something if they did, to be fair, but I mean, they definitely can. I mean, if they play at their best, Brighton, they can definitely cause upsets against the bigger teams, but obviously Liverpool, even despite the fact they've had a bit of a shaky season by their standards, they still are a pretty big outfit to come up against. When is FotMob going to refresh so I can see the Real Madrid score? I want to know. I want to have a little side quest hit watch. Here come Brighton, getting into the box here. Who's the number 19? Costulas. I've definitely butchered that name. What's this, Pap? It's a neutral watch-along, so to speak, Mike. The neutral watch-along. How are we doing? How are we doing, Mr. Mike? How are we doing? How are we doing? I want to start doing more neutral watch-alongs, to be fair. Although I say neutral watch-along, but on the other monitor, I've got like a... I've got the I've got like the stats and that of the Real Madrid game because I Sociedad for the win. You still Tuchel out? Hey, we love to see it. We love to see it. We absolutely love to see it. Right, is FotMob gonna like? Has that match even kicked off? It's so bizarre. Anyway, as long as Real Sociedad beat them, I'm happy. I'll be happy. Yeah, let's just hope for a good match in this one, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, I would just watch this match anyway, so I thought let's just do a watch along for it. Yeah, Brighton have started the better of the two teams, to be fair. Liverpool have looked a bit flat so far. Brighton are definitely looking like they're making the better chances, but it's Salah on the right-hand side for Liverpool. Besides, we might end up playing Liverpool in the Champions League, so you never know. Maybe a little scouting operation could be in order. A little scouting operation for a potential opponent we might face in the Champions League. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, Brighton have definitely started the better of the two. Trying to had like a couple of half chances, but nothing like too crazy. To be fair. Oh, now that Madrid game's kicked off. Hey. No, hopefully Sociedad will end up winning that 7-0. Yeah, I still can't believe. I was saying before the kick-off that Szoboszlai, despite him more naturally being an attacking midfielder, how he does so well at right back is crazy. If you ask me, it's absolutely crazy. I mean, it says a lot about who was that on their bench, number 47, Ramsey. Yeah, it says a lot about him when him is a natural right back can't get in ahead of Szoboszlai, who is like a natural midfielder covering for Liverpool's injuries in that position. Because of course, with Connor Bradley being out injured and Frimpong, damn, Frimpong's been a bit of a failure of a signing so far for Liverpool, hasn't he? He's been a very big failure for them so far. Didn't expect that, but although to be fair, the Leverkusen he was playing more as a wing back rather than an actual like defensive like more than a right back. So yeah, bit of an interesting one. But I suppose you thought it would have worked because obviously when they had Trent, he wasn't exactly like a defensive-minded fullback. He was more interested in getting forward and stuff. So you thought maybe it would be the same with Frimpong, but yeah, he's been more injury prone than Ousmane Dembele. Yeah, here come Brighton again. I don't really know most of the. I mean, I know some of the Brighton players, but I don't know if we know all of them because they're playing some interesting names. I mean, this number 53 on their left wing, Howell. Never heard of him in my life, so I don't know what to expect from him. Not really too sure who their striker is, Costulas. I'm not too sure on the Gomez guy either, but other than that, I've heard of all their players. Yeah, it's a bit odd that they're not playing Danny Welbeck or Minter or Matoma in the game like this, but I guess Hertzler trusts in his team. I guess he trusts in his boys. But yeah, Brighton. I mean, I've said it already, but Brighton look like the start of the better of the two teams. They're coming forward again here. Kelly Hoglu. Just keeping a hold of possession at the minute, Brighton. Of course, Fabian Hertzler is under a little bit of pressure from what I've led to believe. Apparently, Brighton haven't been playing the greatest of stuff at the minute. Still trying to get forward here. They've lost it now. Now, Florian Wirtz is trying to play forward for Liverpool. Takes a deflection, but it finds Curtis Jones. Tries to switch the play over to Gakpo, but gets dealt with by, I believe that was Veltman, who headed that away. So, good stuff from him. Oh, my timer's pretty much synced with the footage I'm watching, so that's even better. Brighton almost made a comical error there. Jason Steele, their goalkeeper, trying to play out from the back, passing it to Veltman, but Chiesa nearly got in the end of the pass, but luckily for Brighton, Veltman managed to control it. Now they're trying to get on the attack with Gomez. Van Dijk struggled a bit there, just as well Konate had bailed him out. I still stand by the fact that Van Dijk is the biggest fraud going. I've said he was a fraud for years. Biggest fraud going. Virgil van Fraud. There's a few players I think are frauds, though. Van Dijk, Jorginho, Modric. Real Madrid are one, though. Got to say it. Can't have anything good in life, can you? Come on, Sociedad, for God's sake. Why can't you do anything? Pain. Spin without the S. Just as well didn't do a hate watch of that game, because it would have been pretty depressing right now. It would have been pretty depressing right now, and see Madrid going up. It would have been pretty depressing. But yeah, Brighton have definitely started the better of the two teams, but of course, you would expect Liverpool to be able to grow into this game at some point. At some point, you would expect that. But I mean, as a neutral, I would love an upset. Absolutely love an upset. I did see earlier that Mansfield knocked out Burnley. So yeah, that was a bit of an interesting one. That's probably the biggest upset of the day, and will be the biggest upset of the day. When did Macclesfield play? Is it on Monday? It's not. I'll check if it's tomorrow. Well, it's not tomorrow, so they must be playing on Monday. Yeah, Macclesfield are playing on Monday against Brentford, so that would be the only one that could top the Mansfield result today, is if Macclesfield knock out Brentford. If Macclesfield knocked out Brentford, then that would be quite astonishing, to be brutally honest, but hey-oh, we move. We move. God, the Brighton fans look like they don't know what's going on half of them. They're just stood there like NPCs going... Craziness. Craziness. Bet you weren't happy with seeing the Newcastle game, Mike. Of course, they were 1-0 down, and then Aston Villa's goalkeeper decides to get himself sent off like an absolute madman. What was he doing there? What was he? Bizot? What was he doing there? I have no idea. Why was he so far out his goal, for one? And then, two, just crazy putting in a challenge like that. Like, literally, it's just before half-time as well. Yeah, Brighton have got themselves a free kick here after Chiesa's fouled, I believe that's Hinchelwood. Yeah, it's safe to say that Bizot definitely cost Aston Villa there. 100%. 100% cost Aston Villa. Yeah, I'm still trying to get my head around that Pascal Gross is back at Brighton. Still thinking he's at Dortmund for some reason, but no, he's back at Brighton. Brighton, we've got a chance. Karioglu! That's a first real chance on goal there. Decent strike from Karioglu. Alisson comfortable catch for him. Liverpool trying to hit on the counter-attack with Salah. Plays it back for Florian Wirtz. Plays it back through for Salah. He's on the left-hand side for some reason, Salah. Guess what, that was just from obviously the counter-attack from the corner. Wirtz and Salah tried to link up quite a bit there, but Brighton managed to win the ball back, which is good stuff for them. Good interception for them. Yeah, Liverpool are looking to really up the tempo now. Szoboszlai playing it out the right-hand side. Wirtz is literally going all across the pitch. Salah, Curtis Jones, trying to make something happen for Liverpool here. Salah tries the cross, but it's deflected. Finds Szoboszlai. Salah skips past Karioglu. In the box, Salah, what is he trying to shoot there? God, Salah has become really selfish. Like, why is he trying to shoot from such a ridiculously tight angle if he is trying the shot? I mean, he's air kicked it. But if he's tried the shot there, then that is just incredibly selfish. I mean, of course he's got the ability to score from there, Salah, but the fact that he's... Well, I mean, we'll never know, because obviously he's air kicked it. So we won't really know whether he's tried the shot or not, but... Yeah, if he has tried the shot there, then that is pretty poor. Because, yeah, I mean, there was a load of defenders surrounding him, and realistically, it'd have to be some very special effort in order to go in from that tight angle. Very special effort indeed. Here's Kirkes. It's been a bit of a difficult start for him at Liverpool as well, that's to be said. I mean, he was very good at Bournemouth, but for some reason he just has struggled to really fit into Liverpool's system and style of play. He's definitely struggled, 100%, Kirkes. Not really been the greatest of... well, of course he has time to turn it around, but he hasn't exactly set the world alight since he's gone to Liverpool. Hasn't set the world alight. Right, here's Szoboszlai. He's gone into a central position now. It's almost like Liverpool have a two at the back. Got a ball over the top for Kirkes. He has the shot on goal, but it's deflected. And there was an offside in the build-up anyway. Linesman flags up. I should also mention there's no VAR in the early rounds of the FA Cup, so well, I think he's onside there, you know, Kirkes. It looked like Van Hecker had played him onside. But of course, we'll never know because there's no VAR. Yeah, no VAR in the early rounds, so if a goal goes in, it's a goal. You don't have to worry about, ooh, VAR checks. VAR checks. So if the referee makes a mistake, then it's back to the old school way of you just have to live for it. You just have to live with it. Yeah, Liverpool have definitely grew into the game in the last 5 minutes or so. Ever since Karagioglu had that chance on goal, Liverpool have really woken up, so to speak. So to speak. Yeah, of course, in either team yet to really trouble the goalkeepers. I thought it was a good tackle from Gakpo. I thought it was a very good tackle from Gakpo, actually, but whatever. But Brighton take the free kick quickly, driving forward here. I believe it's that Gomez. He's made a very good run here. Squared across the box, but couldn't find anyone else in a Brighton shirt, only as far as Curtis Jones. He's cleared it out for a throw-in for Brighton. But yeah, that Gomez guy, what a run he made. He got past both of them. I mean, he started from quite a deep midfield position, and then he just goes over to the left, nearly has Van Dijk on toast. I mean, that's not really hard to do, but still. Crazy how much space that Gomez had. Absolutely crazy, but fair play to him. Fair play to him. Now here's Salah. Trying to make something happen for Liverpool. Of course, he's dropped off a bit, Salah, compared to previous seasons. It's not really been his best of times. Yeah, again, it's not really been the best of times for Liverpool this season. Do get themselves a free kick here on this right-hand side after Lewis Dunk fouled Florian Wirtz. Yeah, of course, Wirtz was one of the superstar signings that Liverpool made, and I mean, he's gotten a good form in recent times, but obviously they spent over 100 million on him, so you'd be thinking, come on, man. Like, Liverpool fans are probably thinking, right, you could offer us more here. There's been a yellow card for Lewis Dunk. Not really surprised. That guy is an absolute... He just loves a yellow card, doesn't he? Lewis Dunk just seems to love a yellow card. Like, I don't know what it is, but he just loves the yellow cards. Excuse me, absolutely loves them. Absolutely loves them. But yeah, surely Salah is not going to shoot from this kind of angle for a free kick. It's like pretty close to the corner flag, so he's not going to shoot. What on earth was that for a cross? He's tried to cross it towards Van Dijk, but he's massively overhit the cross. Like, that is absolutely shocking. For someone of Salah's standard, that is absolutely woeful. Like, you would expect a lot better from someone of his quality, but I suppose that's how much his levels dropped this season, to be fair. That is how much his levels dropped. We've got Brighton playing very dangerously, trying to play out from the back. I think that's a problem these days. Too many teams that want to just try and play out from the back. Like, you clearly are struggling to do it, so just stop doing it. You know what I mean? If you've not got the players to do it, then why do it? It just makes no sense. I mean, Jason Steele isn't really the best of goalkeepers to begin with anyway. You know who that all too well, Mike. You know that all too well, Mr. Mike. Mr. Mike! Well, that's a nice little flick there from Szoboszlai. Getting past the Brighton player. Now it's found Kirkes. Kirkes has been almost adopting a left wing position. He's that high up the pitch. Kirkes is kind of starting to remind me of, like, Cancelo. Like, he adopts, like, such a high position. He's not really, like, playing a fullback. He's almost playing, like, an attacking wing-back, almost. An attacking wing-back. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Max Verstappen. I don't know what I'm singing about Max Verstappen, but... Oh, in the Juventus, actually. That could have probably been a good game to do, but yeah, it is what it is. Got Cambiasso has scored an own goal and a goal. What like this? Talk about craziness. 1-1 in that match. Apparently there's a snow warning. Yeah, I mean, we're in February and it's still snowing. Why couldn't it snow at Christmas? Huh? Why couldn't it snow for Christmas? Salah has literally just pushed over Veltman from that free kick. What am I saying? Yeah, the free kick's been retaken. Right, what am I saying at this point? Szoboszlai whips in the free kick again. Somewhat dealt with. Nearly finds Salah. He actually has found Salah in the box now. He's been harassed by Gomez there, but he's won himself a corner, Salah. Won himself a corner. Yeah, it's safe to say the hate watch on Madrid isn't exactly going to plan. On my other screen, they're still 1-0 up. All thanks to Gonzalo Garcia. Sociedad, can you do something? You know? Be much appreciated. Corner here on the right hand side of Liverpool was Salah. Whipped in, low cross, tries to find Chiesa. It's somewhat dealt with by Brighton and it's being fully dealt with. Trying to hit on the counter attack, but pretty poor execution of that counter attack, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty poor execution of said counter attack. Of said counter attack. If your team's played today, then if anyone's watching the stream, then if your team's played today, how's your team done? And if you enjoyed watching the football today. If you've enjoyed watching the football that has been on. I'm gonna run out of drink at this point. I'm gonna run out of me drink. Yeah, Liverpool are still trying to really make things happen, to be fair. Salah. I'm gonna make a chance. I don't know what he's trying to do there. When I watch Salah, it just feels like he's not the same player as what he was previously. Like in previous seasons, you'd see a bit more of an explosiveness to Salah. I mean, I know obviously he's aging and age isn't exactly on his side anymore. So obviously he is going to lose that bit of pace and explosiveness. But yeah, I mean, he's really has fell off quite a bit this season. I mean, last season he had one of arguably his best season, and then this one he's kind of just fell off. I mean, obviously he had that little public spat with Arne Slot. I think it was like, when was that? Like towards the end of last year, he was having a little bit of a spat with Arne Slot. So yeah, that was very interesting. That I mean, it looked like Salah was potentially going to leave as well in that point, but obviously whatever happened, it got sorted, and yeah, he's now being reintegrated. So it was basically just the whole situation that just got blown out of proportion, I guess. But of course, we'll never really know the actual true extent of all that. But yeah, there's a Liverpool corner here. It looks like Cody Gakpo is going to be taking it. So that's interesting. Cody Gakpo is going to be taking this one. He's going to whip this in. And it's straight and Jason Steele. Straight at Jason Steele. And of course, in the 20th minute of the Liverpool matches, the big sing Diogo Jota's song after, of course, he unfortunately passed away in the summer of last year. Still very tragic, that. And of course, yeah, best wishes to his family and friends. Yeah, I imagine they're still immensely sad after all that had happened. But yeah, Dean Huijsen got a yellow card for Real Madrid. Interesting. Surprised the referees actually had the balls to book a Real Madrid player. But whatever. But yeah, the ball is now with Alisson. Of course, if it's 0-0, well, if it's a draw after 90 minutes, this goes to extra time. There's no more replays or anything like that. So, yeah, we'll be going to extra time if if there is need for it, and if it's still a draw. I'm not too sure how they feel about them not having replays anymore. And of course, obviously, Barca aren't involved, so it doesn't really matter for me, but it still feels a bit weird not having the replays. Gakpo's tried a shot, but it's deflected. Liverpool are really still trying to put on the pressure. Gakpo over to Curtis Jones. Finds Chiesa on the right-hand side. Tried to cross in, but Brighton win themselves a goal kick after good defending. Very good defending there from Brighton. Yeah, it's been an interesting match so far. Brighton definitely started the better team, but I feel like Liverpool. Oh my god, Sociedad scored. Yes, Sociedad have scored. It says they've scored a pen. Oh, yes, a ball. Oh my god. Real Madrid have had a penalty go against them. Can you believe it? Oh, yes, a ball. Yes. Oh, yes, a ball. He's done a madness. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, a ball, you absolute king. You goat. Oh, there's hope yet. But of course, Real Madrid would probably still... Would they go back top with a draw? I don't think they would, actually. They'd just be level on points for us, but we'd be ahead on goal difference. But yeah, Real Madrid actually give away a penalty. Shock horror. As far as the referee just didn't give a penalty to them. Yeah, that's probably what they'll happen now. They'll give a penalty to Real Madrid. Just to compensate for the fact that Sociedad scored a pen. But we'll see. We'll see. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. But yes, lovely stuff, Sociedad. Keep that up, and maybe even get a goal to go in front. That would be the dream scenario. Come on, Sociedad. You know the score. You know the score, Sociedad. You know you want to. But yeah, Brighton have themselves a free kick here. Pascal Gross whips it in towards the box. I would love an upset, man. Give us an upset. Well, of course, overall, I am a neutral, so I don't really care what happens in this match, but as long as it's a good game of football, I don't care what happens. But ideally, an upset would be pretty cool. I mean, imagine a team like Brighton going to win the FA Cup. That would be pretty insane. There's a few more games tomorrow. I know you'll be interested in this one, Mike. Oxford against Sunderland. You confident for that match tomorrow, if you're still here? You confident for that match tomorrow afternoon, or are you feeling a bit nervous for it? God, Arsenal-Wigan. That's like the tomorrow evening match. Oh my god. Arsenal-Wigan. Talk about, like, early 2000s Premier League fixture. Jesus. You better believe you're confident. I thought you would be. I thought you would be. I thought you would be. I imagine there'll be mass rotations, though, because Oxford in the Championship, or League 1. I was going to say League 1 there. Yeah, Oxford in the Championship, or League 1. But either way, I still think there'll be massive rotations, but realistically, Sunderland should still win that game, I mean. They're much better than Oxford. On paper. Much better than Oxford. Here come Brighton with another chance. Gonna have the shot, but it's deflected. You know what? Brighton have not actually been that too bad. I mean, they had the little period where Liverpool was starting to put a bit of pressure on, but they've dealt with it so far. As we're heading into the half an hour mark. But Gakpo, there was a bit of a mistake there from Veltman. He's struggling a bit against Gakpo. Gakpo plays it back for Szoboszlai. Gets the ball knocked off him after a heavy touch. Brighton getting the counter. No, they cannot. Oh, there's an injury. Well, there's a player down here. Chiesa, I believe that is. Yep, it's Chiesa. For his sake, you'd hope it's not a serious, like an actual injury, because Chiesa's been very much oh! I called it, didn't I? I called it. I said, with Real Sociedad getting a penalty, you just knew that Real Madrid could get a penalty, and that's exactly what's happened. And Vinicius Jr. scored it. You just can't write that crap up, can you? I mean, what else can you say? What else can you say? I mean, there's nothing else you can say about that, really. It's just typical. It was just inevitable, wasn't it? It was just absolutely inevitable. Like, my God. Talk about an embarrassing football club that they are. The only player that they have that's capable of actually scoring decent goals is that Gonzalo Garcia. The rest of them are all just tap-in pen merchants. Oh my days. There's Van Dijk. I mean, Sociedad's got one back before, so they can definitely do it again. Come on, Sociedad. Vamos, Sociedad. When in the meantime, here is Canate for Liverpool. Of course, a man who was linked to Real Madrid, but it doesn't look like he's going to be leaving Liverpool anymore. So he'll be staying put over on Merseyside. But yeah, still waiting for the first goal of this match. And as I mentioned before, if it ends as a draw after 90 minutes, we will be heading into extra time. So that'll be an interesting one. Gakpo and Kirkes. Sabozai tries to switch the pull around side for Salah. Gets the ball over to him. Salah in midfield for Curtis Jones. Oh, dear me. That was some strike that from Curtis Jones. He's seen it took a deflection. But dear me, that was some strike on his left foot. If that flew into the back of the net, that would have been one hell of a goal. That would have been one hell of a goal if that had flew in. Narrowly wide of the post. Narrowly wide. Very unlucky, to be fair. Very, very unlucky there from Curtis Jones. I could have, on another day, that probably flies into the top corner. Yeah, here come Brighton again. They're trying to make another quick counter-attack. That Howell's on the right-hand side. They just keep interchanging with each other, the Brighton players. Yeah, it seems like the Brighton front three are just constantly interchanging with each other. They're just swapping positions all the time. I mean, fair play. It can work, but then obviously you're not really too sure on who's where, and it's not really ideal when you're trying to create chances in front of goal. Because ideally, they'd be looking for that Costulas to be in the box and then for him to have a strike on goal, but you never know. You never know, I suppose. But yeah, I just still can't believe. I mean, I can believe it, but it's just typical, isn't it? Real Sociedad got a penalty, and then Real Madrid got a penalty. It's like Javier Tebas was just like to the referees, "No, you gotta give Madrid a penalty now. You've given one against them, now you have to actually give one to them." It's just typical. Absolutely typical. Here come Brighton again on the left-hand side. Karioglu. So I don't know who is their left winger because they're all just swapping about with each other, so it's hard to really keep up the track with that. Why? Did that cross? That was Lewis Dunk. Why on earth? If he's tried a shot. Lewis Dunk has tried a shot from like about, let's say, 30 yards out. Lewis Dunk, you are not known for scoring absolute screamers. You are known for making Romelu Lukaku look like prime R9 when you played for England. That is all you're known for. Soppy at the back from Liverpool. Brighton could have a chance after winning the ball high up the pitch. They've kind of slowed it down, to be honest. Kind of slowed it down, to be fair. How we doing, Aisho, Meti? How we doing? Hope you're having a good day or night, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to the YouTube stream. Welcome to the YouTube stream. Hope you're having a good day or night, as I said before. Yeah, Brighton trying to make something happen here. Kars Baleba. He seems to be a good player there, Baleba. Of course, being linked with quite a few big clubs in recent times. Of course, more recently, it was Man United he was linked with back in the last summer. But, yeah, it never materialised. To be fair, it'd be interesting if Man United make any, like, well, of course, they have to sort out their permanent manager situation, but then at the same time, they have to, once they get the permanent manager, they'll have to think of, like, what signings that manager will want, but obviously Man United financially aren't exactly the strongest, so Yeah. Oh, my God, Real Madrid have made it 3-1. Thank you for nothing, Real Sociedad. Thank you for nothing. Just as well we didn't do a hate watch of that game, because if we did, it would have been very depressing. My God, Real Sociedad cannot do anybody any favours. Grr. Very annoying. Do you want anyone to win in this match, I show Meta? Or Meti? Don't know how to pronounce that, but, do you want anybody to win in this match, or are you just a neutral like me? And you're just wanting a good football match? You're just wanting some good football. Foosball. 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 You want Liverpool to win? Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm just a neutral. I am a neutral. I just want to see a good football match, and obviously now that my hate watch of Real Madrid on my other monitor is unsuccessful, then I mainly just want a good football match now. You think Liverpool will win 3-2? Yeah. I hope it would be a 3-2 game. It would be a really nice watch for a neutral if it is. Gomez got booked for Brighton, so that's them on 2 yellow cards. Find right wing for them. There we go. There we go. Yellow card for them. But yeah, I want to start doing more neutral watch-alongs, because of course, for those of you that have, know the channel, have been on my channel for a while or whatever, I am a Barca fan, obviously, as you can tell by my background and everything like that. So obviously we do like watch-alongs for Barca matches, but obviously we're not on till Monday, and I like to do something over the weekend in terms of like a football match. So I thought, what match should we do? And I want to start doing more of these neutral watch-alongs, and I picked this game in particular. Could have maybe gone for Inter Milan, Juventus, and Serie A, but I thought I'd go with this one. Excuse me. Because, yeah, I thought this could be a bit interesting. But, yeah, well, must be train of thought now. Liverpool got themselves a free kick. Got themselves a free kick. I believe the player that gave away the foul might have been Hinchelwood. I believe it was Hinchelwood that gave away the free kick, and now Szoboszlai steps over this. You do not want to be giving free kicks to Szoboszlai, because Szoboszlai can cause a hell of a lot of problems. That is for sure. If you let Szoboszlai have a free kick, then yeah, he can cause a lot of problems. I mean, I remember, was it last week when they played City? I mean, yeah, that free kick, whew. He's whipped it in here. Oh my! Gakpo, what a delivery from Szoboszlai as well. And Cody Gakpo gets the header. Oh, wait, what? Where's the... Oh, it's offside. Never mind. And there's no VAR, of course, so they can't check it. So the offside decision's final, but it was a very good delivery from Szoboszlai as well. Very good delivery, and then the header from Gakpo as well. But see the replay? Yeah, he's offside. Yeah, Gakpo's offside there. I don't know why he allowed himself to be offside there. Yeah, he's miles off. He was miles off there for good spotting the linesman. Not really something you say that often about officials these days, but it was a good spot by him. It was a good spot by the linesman. Good spot by the lino. Oh, there's no point in FOTMob open on my other monitor now. Real Madrid probably will knock him. 3-1 ahead, I'm gonna bottle that, surely. Surely. Wonder what Mr. Shiny Bald Head Arnie Slot thinks about this. I wonder what he's thinking right now. Wonder what he's thinking. There's Alisson. And that's the first, like, real best opportunity, and it was an offside shout. But here's Salah. He's gotten in behind Kadioglu. Mohamed Salah has the shot, but it's an easy catch for Jason Steele, the Brighton goalkeeper. Easy catch for him. Pretty easy catch, must say. I have to admit. But yeah, Kadioglu got absolutely done there by Salah. Even though he might have lost a little bit of pace, Salah, he's still got that little bit of explosiveness, but The finish, yeah, it wasn't the greatest. It wasn't the greatest, the finish from Salah, I'm not gonna lie. I am not going to lie. Excuse-moi, I am not going to lie, that was a pretty tame finish from Salah. Yeah, I don't know if we'll get a 3-2 scoreline, but I mean, of course, I hope it'll be 3-2. Another 3-2 scoreline, but as a neutral, but I don't know, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. Free kick taken quickly by Liverpool. Found Kirkes in behind. Kirkes has the shot. Big save there from Jason Steele again. Very big save. I mean, Kirkes, he is not a left back. This man is not playing as a left back. He is playing as like a left winger. He's just not playing as a left winger. Not one bit. Not left winger. Left back, I was meant to say. He is not playing as a left back at all. This man is just constantly like making forward the runs as if he's a left winger. He's like the Hungarian João Cancelo. Corner here for Liverpool now. Salah whips it in. Salah has a very interesting type of delivery. Not really too sure why he keeps doing that. It's not really working, but I mean, if it's his thing, then it's his thing. For me personally, I don't know why he does that. I can't do it, Creddy. I can't, but how we're doing. Salah's whipped in the corner again, and it's a free kick to Brighton. Must have been a foul in the box. Hey! Van Dijk was trying to cause a scrap. Van Dijk was trying to cause a scrap there with his Dutch compatriot, Van Hekke. It was actually Van Dijk that gave away the foul. I can do the thing, but I can't do the full commit. I can't do full commit because I haven't got enough room. So I can't do the full commit because there is not enough room in my room. Make room. I can't make room. I'd be literally throwing stuff out the window. I'd be throwing stuff out the window if I tried to make room. Oh. My room was very small. I rate that Brighton fan who's got a seagull mask on. On Valentine's Day. Yeah, your boy here is a single Pringle. So, it's actually quite great to be a single Pringle at days like this. It's great to be a single Pringle because you don't have to spend money on anything. You can just be like, it's just another day. You know what I mean? Mike, I've got no choice. When someone redeems that, I have to do it. Otherwise, I'm a scammer. Could at least buy you dinner. Oh, has anybody got anything planned for Valentine's Day? Well, no, I don't. Well, I haven't. The Juventus are down to 10 men at half-time in their match against Inter Milan, 1s each. We're still seeing that Brighton fan with the seagull mask on. He must be loving life. Like, that man is wearing a seagull hat like there's... mask, like there's no tomorrow. He absolutely loves it. Me and alcohol. Oh, how sweet, Craig. Oh. Hey, Salah. Cuts it back for Chiesa. He's tried to shot. Decent shot, to be fair, but deflected by a Van Hekke and out for a throw-in for Liverpool. Yeah. Yeah, it's safe to say my side hate watch of Real Madrid was not it has not gone to plan. That is for sure. So yeah, Real Sociedad couldn't deliver me a Valentine's Day gift, so that was very, very depressing. Very, very depressing. Oh! Kirkes has whipped in a cross and Curtis Jones, right place, right time, smacks it into the back of the net, and Liverpool, for definite this time, have a 1-goal lead ahead of Brighton. The crab rave. That's what Liverpool fans will be doing. The crab dance. I don't know how it goes. I don't know how it goes. Like, you just do a crab. Like, like that, I guess. I don't know. Again, Kirkhead, he's just not a left back, is he? He's literally... The man is basically a left winger. Like, there's no two ways about it. That man is a left winger. Walk like a crab. Man hasn't got the knees to walk like a crab. Yeah, good delivery from Kirkes. And then, yeah, good finish from Curtis Jones. Good finish from Curtis Jones. Where's the assist for Kirkes? Where's the assist for Kirkes? There he is. Booyaka Shaw. There we go, Liverpool take the lead. Oh, I know the YouTube guy. I know the YouTube guy. I show Meti. He'll be happy because he wanted Liverpool to win. He will be very happy. Unlike me, who is having to see Real Madrid go back top of La Liga. By 2 points. That is not nice to see. Not nice to see at all. Pain. Not nice to see at all. Thanks for nothing, Sociedad. You could have given me a Valentine's Day gift, but no. No, you didn't want to. Thanks for nothing, Sociedad. Thank you so much for absolutely not. Thank you for nothing. Thank you for nothing. Right, anyway. Can Brighton find themselves a response? Or the odds? What's everyone's predictions? Can Brighton get a response? Katsulis is trying to make something happen, but it's deflected out by Cody Gakpo doing defensive duties. Gets a corner. Gets a corner for Brighton as we're heading towards the dying stages of the first half. I don't think there'll be much added time, to be honest. There hasn't really been that many incidents to cause a lot of stoppage time. So I imagine we'll get maybe like 2 minutes, 2-3 minutes most. A corner for Brighton, it's whipped in. Whoa, dear me. It was Hinchelwood who got the header on that. Decent header, but if he could have directed it on target, Alisson would have been in a lot of trouble. He would have been in a lot of trouble. Yes, Crowley, my good sir. My good sir. 2 minutes. Called it. I called it. 2 minutes. I literally said 2 minutes. Call it. Right, put the time on and time. 2 minutes. Who is the nearest active player to the 100-goal club in the Premier League? In the Premier League. Nearest active player. That's in the Premier League. That's a good question. Danny Welbeck? A little cheeky random guess. Bit of an obscure one. Oh, big mistake at the back for Liverpool. Big save there from Alisson. It was Gomez who had the chance there. I mean, whoever was at right back for them, don't think it was Szoboszlai, but whoever it was that slipped and it allowed Brighton to have a huge chance in front of goal. Huge chance in front of goal for Brighton. Probably not going to get a chance like that for the rest of the match, to be fair. Who was that slipped? Oh, it's Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones, the man who put Liverpool in front, nearly cost Liverpool a goal there. Yeah, Gomez, it was a pretty poor shot from him, to be fair. Straight at Alisson. Straight at Alisson. Welbeck is 15 off. Whoa, so I was right then. Oh, what an absolute guess of the century. Guess of the century for me with the Danny Welbeck shout. What can I say? I'm just an absolute guessing extraordinaire. Guessing extraordinaire. Absolute pro. Oh, it's not. Oh. Salah? He scored a lot. Salah scored a lot of goals. But anyway, half time here. Liverpool have the lead courtesy of a Curtis Jones goal in the first half. Yeah, hardly at a time. There we go. Yeah, but Brighton have had their chances, to be fair, but as of right now, Liverpool are the team in front and looking like they will be heading into the next round of the FA Cup. So, oh, he's already in it. Whoopsies. Active Premier League player. God damn me. 100 goals. 4 closer than Danny Welbeck. He's 190, Salah. Holy hell. Trying to think. Probably someone around Danny Welbeck's age. Possibly. Stone was 120. Oh, we're including any player that's played in the Premier League. But Harry Kane has over 100. I think Vardy does. Or just any active player. Oh, let's go. Cool. So we've got, yeah, Kane's got well over 100. Don't know. Aguero, sure he has. Oh no, Aguero's not active, man. You absolute bellend. Oh, he's currently in the Prem. Currently in the Prem. God damn me. Ooh. Currently in the Prem. You assume they're obviously an attacker. James Milner. He's been around for donkey's years, him. That man's older than a... I don't know. Older than me. Well, very much older than me. Being released in January before scoring a 95th minute winner. Not James Milner. Very close to being released in January before scoring a 95th minute winner. 95th minute winner? Who's scored 95th minute winners recently? Who's scored 90-minute winners recently? Oh, Callum Wilson. Is it Callum Wilson? Callum Wilson? Damn, he's that close. Jesus. I didn't think he was that close. I didn't think it would be him. Did not think it would be him. He's on 93 goals. Holy hell. Right, we have not had a good start of this right here. Not had a good start at all. Oh my days, we are having a stinker. Oh my god. We're having a mare. We're having a mare. Oh god, this is... Oh, there we go. Now we're recovering. We're recovering. It's slowly but surely recovering, right? So it's clearly a defender. Who has 91, leads icon in the... Oh, Patrick Bamford. Good old Bamford. Lord Bamford. Good old Lord Patrick Bamford. Oh, it's not Bamford. Damn it. Oh, I don't know then. In the Championship. If it's not Bamford, then I don't have a clue. Newcastle and Forest. He's played for Leeds, Newcastle, and Forest. Chris Wood. I mean, well, actually, yeah, it could be. Yeah, Chris Wood played for Leeds. Oh, he was a Leeds icon in the Championship. So Chris Wood was more iconic at Burnley, I feel like. Good old Burnley. Burnley. It's always Burnley. Frimpong, nope. Okay, so it's maybe a La Liga defender. Oh, I can't be bothered. Who is it? Militao! 89 goals, plays for Rafinha. Is it Rafinha? Rafinha. No, Rafinha can't have 89 goals in the Prem. What? Plays for us. Not Pappy. Yeah, I was going to say, Rafinha doesn't have 89 goals in the Prem. Rashford, of course. Of course it's... Why did I think Rafinha instead of Rashford? It makes more sense for Rashford than it did for Rafinha. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It makes more sense. Oh, what's this? I don't have an active live stream. Of course, I have an active live stream on YouTube, you stupid thing. You stupid thing. Why did I say Rafinha instead of Rashford? What am I doing? I am having an absolute meh. 83 goals in the Prem. Shouldn't be on the plane to England for the World Cup. Shouldn't. Shouldn't be on the plane. Ollie Watkins? Played for PSG. Ronaldinho. Ollie Watkins? What, you don't think he should be on the plane? But to be fair, then who will call up and back up for Harry Kane? That's the problem we have. Obviously, we have Harry Kane, but then who's going to be his backup? I thought you'd say Calvert-Lewin. I thought you'd say Calvert-Lewin. I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting it. He's the top scoring Englishman after Harry Kane. After Gary. After Gary Kane, then he probably is, yeah. After Gaza. Gaza Kane. Gaza Kane. Gaza Kane. Man United Madrid. Van Nistelrooy. Man United Japan. Kagawa. He's having a career revival. He actually is, to be fair. I mean, he had that spell, what was it, in like November, December, where he was pretty much scoring every single week. Like, that man is on. He was scoring goals for fun then. Like, he looked completely washed up at that stages at Everton, and then he's all of a sudden just found his goal scoring touch again. Van Persie. AC Milan, Real Madrid. Beckham. David Beckham. AC Milan, Japan. He hasn't won a man of the match since 2021. And then he would play of the month. Oh my God. Calvert-Lewin's career revival needs to be studied. It needs to be studied. AC Milan, Japan. Was it Nakata? Damn. It's been Inter. It must have been Inter Milan. Nakata. Yeah, I just tried Nakata there. He must have been at Inter, not AC. Yeah, I knew he played in Serie A. I'm trying to think of other Japanese players that could have played for AC Milan. Can't even think that many Japanese players. There's Nakata. Honda. Not the engine supplier. Oh, they're Honda. I recognise his face of an old FIFA. I recognise his face. He reminds me of somebody. Obama who? Obama what? Obama Young. Tottenham, Real Madrid. Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale. Tottenham, Japan. Tottenham, Arsenal's easy. Sol Campbell. Tottenham, Japan. They're a Japanese player. Obama who? Obama what? Obama goat. Obama goat Yang. Oh, I genuinely miss Aubameyang. We only had him for like 6 months. And those 6 months were absolute peak. He turned what was going to be a very depressing season into a top tier season. I mean, not top tier, but he turned it into a manageable season. Super Aubameyang. I will never forget those goals he scored at the Bernabeu. What a man. Taki. Oh, Takai. Kota Takai. Don't know who that is, but thank you, Crowley, for the ball knowledge. Right, tenable, where we are. He was the OG. Most Champions League matches by German players. Neuer. He's only 3rd. What? Thomas Muller. Oh, fair. Thomas Muller. Kroos, yeah, he'll be on there. Barak. I'm thinking maybe like Royce. Marco Royce? No! Oh, what was that Dortmund keeper called? Waynefielder? Roman. Rudiger. Schweinsteiger, good shout. Oh, I'm thinking Mats Hummels as well. Schweinsteiger is on there. Hummels. Yep. I'm surprised Royce isn't on here. Gundogan. Ozil? Huh? Philip Lahm, that's a good one. Philip Lahm. God, look at the ballers on this list, by the way. The absolute players. Jerome Boateng. We'll just forget that Jerome Boateng's career got ended when Messi sat him down on his backside. Boateng's not on the list, surprisingly. I can't believe that Royce or Weinfield aren't on the list. Mario Götze? The odd shout? No? Ozil wasn't on the list either. I'm trying to think of some other Germans. Oh, don't say Ter Stegen. Thank the Lord. It's not Ter statue. German players. Sane? With a rogue shout? No? Kimmich. What a player. And after Kimmich, we're need number 5. Is it between Philip Lahm and Gundogan? Between Lahm and Gundogan? What we reckon? I'm trying to think of German players. Andreas Schürrle. A bit of a rogue one. Damn. I had to go through the memory archives for that. German players. Podolski. Podolski's not on here. That's an absolute disgrace. German. Mario Gomez. Gnabry's a good shout. Mario Gomez! No. Gnabry. Not Gnabry. Mario Gomez. God, who? Miroslav Klose. Might play it for Lazio? No. God, who is this last one? Yeah, I thought Miroslav Klose, but it's not him. German. Did we try Rudiger? Can't remember if we tried Rudiger. Yeah, it's not him. Jesus. Tried Schürrle, it's not him. Good old Andrea Schürrle. I'm still gobsmacked it's not Royce. It's not Weinfelder. It's not Ozil. Oh, there's the Brighton fan with the seagull mask on. How we doing, Tezuka? How we doing? Welcome into the stream. Oh my god, this is insane, this. German... Who is number 5? He's in between Philip Lahm and Gundogan. You're doing good and nice, good to hear. I'm doing very well. Well, other than the fact that Real Madrid are winning, I'm doing very well. I'm doing very well. Sociedad balled it. They had Madrid at 1-1, and then they balled it. And I'm kind of still recovering after Thursday night, I'm not going to lie. But we manage. Right, the second half's about to start for this match, so I'm just going to skip. Oliver Kahn! Ugh. Oliver Kahn. Ugh. Oliver goddamn Kahn. Oh, God. You caught to be a goalkeeper as well. You think that you're my biggest fan? Whoever that is, I don't have any favorites, but whoever supports the channel, I appreciate it. Regardless, whoever it is. Whoever you are, or where you're from, or whatever, I appreciate all the support. The second half is about to get underway here. Of course, if you haven't seen already, Liverpool are 1-0 up, courtesy of a Curtis Jones goal. The end. It doesn't really matter to me. I just like any support that comes, no matter who it's from or whatever. But yep, second half is underway here. Liverpool, of course, have the lead after the Curtis Jones goal in the first half. I'm just going to check it and accidentally clip that. No, hallelujah. Just muscle memory. Muscle memory. Of clipping Barca goal. Of course, Brighton are going to try and look for an equaliser as much as possible here. Canard is down with an injury at the minute. After colliding with Gomez of Brighton. Gomez of Brighton. 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 Sociedad, how dare you bottle it? How dare you bottle it, Sociedad? You don't have any money, or you would be donating me like crazy. Oh, you don't have to donate, Tezuka. Besides, I don't even have any donation things set up anyway. It's like one of the very few things on Twitch I actually had set up donations because, yeah, I just don't feel like I justified having a donation page. And plus, I don't have like a PayPal account or anything like that, so there'd be nowhere to donate to, pretty much. There'd be nowhere to donate to. But either way, I appreciate the support, regardless. I appreciate the support, regardless. Whether you watch for free or whether you like subscribe to the either channel on YouTube or Twitch or whatever. I appreciate the support regardless. Regardless, I'd hope to get YouTube monetized at some point. That would be the absolute dream. The sooner we can get YouTube monetized, the better. But obviously, that will take a lot of grind. But yeah, I'm up for the grind. I'm just released from the country where you were born. Well, my Barca kits. I only had the Barca kits for Barca Watchalongs. Just makes sense. They're in my wardrobe back there. And, oh, you're from Georgia. Oh, nice. You are from Georgia. Nice. So, yeah, you got this from the same country as Kvaratskhelia. Saints. Sainage. Kvaratskhelia is a top-tier player as well. We are the champions. We certainly weren't the champions last night, that's for sure. Not last night, on Thursday night. We certainly weren't the champions on Thursday night. Yeah, that was, yeah, I'm still recovering from that, I'm not gonna lie. God, Alisson had a bit of a nervy moment there. I don't know what he's trying to do. Alisson trying to think he's prime Johan Cruyff. He's pass it off, his cross out hit off of Gomez. He's very lucky there, Alisson, because that could have easily deflected into the back of the net. He's very, very lucky there, Alisson. Very lucky there. Oh, you missed me do one earlier. Crowley redeemed it. You missed me do one earlier. I had done one earlier. Where is Verts? There's a cross for Curtis Jones. Salah tried to nick that. I'd say use there Salah trying to be selfish. Verts in the box, trying to make something happen, tries the shot, but it gets deflected. Last time? I swear it did, didn't it? I can't remember. Oh, you mean like a fully committed one? No, I can't do a fully committed one. Like I said, my room's too small. My room's too small. If I tried a full commit one, I'd probably smash my back off something. Or just like literally smashing my wardrobe over this little mantelpiece I have. I can't do a full commit. I've got like 0 room. Anyway, Szoboszlai has a free kick here for Liverpool. Of course, they had a goal disallowed in the first half of Liverpool after there was an offside from a Cody Gakpo from a Szoboszlai free kick. And yeah, there's no VAR in this stage of the FA Cup either, so that's interesting. So if a goal happens, a goal happens. Referees and officials' decisions on the pitch happens. Commit to the bit, a wise man once said. I've never heard that one before. I never heard that from a wise man before. Never heard that one, I have to admit. Mustn't get taught that over in the UK. Or even like, oh, I just didn't listen to my quotes class. Not like we had quotes class at school. Wait, Carlos Baleba get booked? When did he get booked? I don't recall him getting booked, but according to FotMob, he was booked. Yeah, I really do not recall Carlos Baleba getting booked, but I mean, he got booked, so we trust the judgment of the FotMob. We trust the judgment of FotMob. Yeah. We trust the judgment. What's your score prediction for the match tomorrow, Mike? What do you think the score will be? What do you think the score will be? As Brighton are trying to look for an equaliser here against Liverpool. Carlos Baleba. Canate is down at the minute for Liverpool. Referee says play on. Trying to get forward here still Brighton. Canate is back up for Liverpool. The thing with Brighton is they just take it way too slowly. They're just far too slow on the ball. They're not really trying to cause Liverpool any real problems. Like with any real sort of urgency or pace to their game. Van Hecker tried a forward run, but he gets the ball taken off him. For some reason, Van Hecker thought he was prime Wesley Sneijder. Trying to think of a Dutch player there. Or prime Iron Robin. Prime Iron Robin. 2nd of March, we need to turn into Messi, Rafinha to Prime, Neymar, Pedri to Busquets. We need Lewandowski that scored 5 goals in 3 minutes. Yeah, we're definitely going to need something like that, Tezuka. Yeah, that'll be the second leg for the semi-final of Copa del Rey. Yeah, we're going to need a madness to turn that around. Like, Jesus. Thankfully, Rafinha's back in training, so maybe there's a chance he's available for the game on Monday against Girona. But, yeah, we're going to need a miracle to turn that first leg result around. We've come back from 4-goal deficits before, but, yeah, it's going to be so tough against Atletico Madrid. Simeone's just going to park a bus. Brighton have a free kick, whipped in towards Lewis Dunk! Cleared off the line! Still alive for Brighton! Oh my days! How they haven't scored there is beyond me. Vital clearance away from Liverpool there on the line. What a free kick that was, and the header from Lewis Dunk. Dear me. Was Alisson that actually managed to palm it away from the Van Hecker's head. Otherwise, he would have had a tap in. Lewis Dunk heads it back in across the box. Allison gets his hand on it to stop Van Hecker from having a tap in. With his aid. With his massive aid. Yeah, it is going to be so hard to turn that game around, but of course I'm confident, especially if we do have like Rafinha and Pedri available for that game. I do hope that we have them for that game, because if we do, then our chances will definitely be a bit higher. But we're going to need to score like 2 early goals to even have a remote chance. Sign Ronaldo at half-time. I would not be happy about signing Ronaldo, that's for sure. Oh, Real Madrid are 4-1 up. Sociedad, you could have done... They got another penalty. Are you... They got 2 penalties. Oh my god, they got 2 penalties. They give Sociedad 1 penalty and they have to give Real Madrid 2. Oh god. Do they have any shame? Do they have any shame? Like, Christ almighty, they do not have any shame. They really, really, really don't have any shame, them lot. Watch it be for like the softest of things as well. Oh yes, Messi. I'll have Messi back. I'll have Messi back in a heartbeat. In an absolute heartbeat, I would have Messi back. 10 goals in 3 minutes. God. I would love nothing more for Messi to be back. Szoboszlai has scored here for Liverpool. You just put them 2-0 up and surely you would think that is game, set and match here. It's a shame for Brighton because they literally just had a chance to equalise, but Liverpool quickly on a counter-attack. Szoboszlai gets on the ball, smashes it past the keeper, and yeah, Brighton, well, Jason Steele had no chance of saving that one. Good strike from Szoboszlai. Safe to say he has been one of, if not Liverpool's best player of the season. And yeah, I think it might be safe to say that Liverpool are into the next round of the FA Cup. That's all I'm going to say. What was Salah? What was Salah doing on the... No, is that Salah or Gakpo? I think it was Salah. Yeah, Salah. Why was he on the left-hand side? What's he doing? Whatever. I mean, not like any Liverpool fans will care about that, but Szoboszlai, he smashes it in, and I think it might be safe to say that Liverpool are in the next round of the FA Cup. Good for them. It's a shame for Brighton, because like I said, they did just have a chance to equalise not that long before. And yeah, Szoboszlai's miles on side. You're so happy to not be depressed. I mean, to be fair, I'm still recovering from Thursday night. I am still recovering from Thursday night. I mean, on my gaming channel, I put up the on cream mode video, and I was still a bit depressed. I was still a bit moody in that one. God, it could be 3-0. Salah, laid off. Dear me, McAllister nearly made it 3-0. Looks like Brighton have fell off a cliff. Of course, McAllister up against his former club. Up against his former employers, McAllister. Alexis McAllister. Yeah, I still can't believe how bad Thursday night was. Like, it really surprised me how bad we were. Like, genuinely. Like, that was up there with probably the worst performance of the season we had. Let's say that first half, and then the whole Chelsea match was like our worst performances of the season. Yeah, that game against Chelsea, we were dreadful for like the whole 90 minutes. We were absolutely pitiful. And then then against Atletico Madrid on Thursday, the first half was dreadful. Your classmates are making fun of you. Oh, they're all Madrid fans. Even though they lost 5-2. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, I know the feeling. That used to happen to me when I was at school. Like, I had, like, people who were Man U fans, Arsenal fans, Chelsea fans. They'd all be like, you lot lost. But then, yeah, it was just not really that great when you had to go into school and you'd have people taking the mick, but you know, you just gotta take it, I guess. You just gotta take it. Because realistically, there'll be a time when their teams lose, and I always thought to myself, oh, there'll be a time where their teams lose, and then there'll be a time where their teams lose, and then I can make fun of them. You know, I can have a bit of a laugh with them that their team got beat. Yeah, it's just the cultural thing of in schools. That's all it is, really. They made fun of you when it was 2-1. Yeah, it can happen. To be fair, it can happen. It can happen. People love to make fun of each other's teams. Slap them 4 times in a row. And the rest. I mean, let's not forget about the biggest slapping, the Spanish Super Cup final last season. Slapped them 5-2. 5-2. If it weren't for Chesney getting sent off of that game, it probably would have been about 7 or 8. Maybe it couldn't have even been 10. We were playing at that point. So yeah, Chesney saved them from getting an absolute hammering. And to be honest, I think Ancelotti would have got sacked if that ended up being a hammering. It was even bigger hammering than what it was. Ancelotti would have probably been sacked. Kind of similar to how Xabi Alonso got sacked after he lost the Spanish Super Cup this season. Still crazy that they have Albo in charge of them. Like, that man probably hasn't even... Well, I don't know what I was going to say before. Still haven't recovered from the second leg against Inter. Oh, God. Don't remind me of that. Like, honestly, I did a watch-along for that game, and when Rafinha scored, I thought, right, that's it, we're in the final. We're cooking. Salah has a chance here. 1 second, just see what happens in this match. It's offside. But yeah, as I was saying, for that second leg against Inter, when Rafinha scored, I thought, oh, yes, we're in the final. We're going to be in Germany at the Allianz Arena. We're going to be playing PSG. Wow, it's going to be great. And we just had a few minutes, like 30 seconds or something. Maybe not, like about a minute. We had about a minute left when they scored the equaliser. And, bro, I still believe that Dumfries fouled Gerard Martin in that instance. Dumfries had fouled Gerard Martin. Referee gives nothing. They don't even check VAR. And then Dumfries whips in a cross, and then Acerbi just gets the equaliser. I think Swansea down for Liverpool at the minute. Brighton are making some changes as well. But yeah, I still can't believe it. Like, Araujo, how has he let Acerbi get ahead of him for one? I mean, the real crime here is, why was Acerbi allowed to drive so far forward? Like, completely free. Like, that's what I don't get. Like, that Howells went off. That's what I just didn't understand about it. The Labour's off as well. Why on earth was he allowed to drive so far forward? It was 50 seconds. We were 50 seconds away. 50 seconds away. Gomez off as well. We were 50 seconds away from being in the Champions League final. Like, so close. So close, but yet so far. 50 seconds away from being in that final. I mean, would we have even won the final against PSG? We'll never know, but I feel like we definitely would have put up a much better fight than what Inter Milan did in the end. How we doing, Mr. Commodore? Your opinion of Araujo's washed? I wouldn't say he's washed. He's just not as good as he was, say, 3-4 seasons ago. He was definitely a lot better in the past. Rutters came on. Mitoma. Oh, Salah, Curtis Jones. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai making another chance, maybe. It's kind of weird. Only as far as McAllister. Yeah, Curtis Jones had scored. We would lose one on pens. You think we would have lost ones each on penalties? Or you think the game would have ended 1-1, but we would have lost on penalties? I mean, I guess we'll never know, to be honest, but we'll never know. I guess we'll never know, but Yeah. We still would have put up a much better fight. Rutter... Oh, Minter did come on. So, Minter, whatever you say his name. And my Mitoma, never gonna stop. Take it to the top. My Mitoma. Never gonna stop. Take it to the... Oh, the Champions League playoff rounds is there next week. Thank the Lord we're not in that. Unlike some clubs. Real Madrid. Would never ever want to be in the Champions League playoffs. Would never be my team. Never ever. You know? Could never ever want to... I can't wait to see Champions League playoffs, you know? Oh yeah, that's right, we're not in them. Get it. Top of it. Could never be my team. Could never be my team. You know what I mean? Inter Milan have took the lead against Juventus again. Well, I make F1 videos or content in general on Sundays when there's no football. When the F1 season gets underway, I'm debating doing some like watch-alongs of Grand Prix. Of course, I won't be able to do every Grand Prix because time zone and everything. So, yeah, I don't want to be having to do Grand Prix watch-alongs at like 4 a.m. Yeah, if you know what I mean. So yeah, the ones that are like good for me, I'll do watch-alongs for. I want to do more of them this year, like for 2026. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. Champions League is Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. Yeah, you're just saying that because you're not in it. You might be back in it next season, Comet, though. Somehow. Somehow you might be back in it next season. I don't know how, but if Michael Carrick keeps up the good form, then anything's possible. Big F1 fan? Yes, I'm an F1 fan as well. Good old crab rave. Cannot wait to see Valtteri Bottas dominate all the Grand Prix. Next season it won't be me. Oh, you just say it's Mickey Mouse because you're not involved. Is that what you say? Not gonna lie, I am pretty scared for when the round of 16 of the Champions League starts. Because most likely, who will have in the round of 16... Oh, hang on, Salah's got a chance here for Liverpool. He's gone down. The referees give a penalty to Liverpool. And of course, there's no VAR, so the decision's final. Penalty for Liverpool. And, excuse me, it looks like Salah is going to be taking it. We win the Champions League? I'm not so sure after Thursday night, I've got to be honest. I was more confident last season that we'd win the Champions League. But this season, no. Because who will play in the Champions League round of 16? Most likely, it will either... Well, the four options are either Karabag, Newcastle, PSG, or Monaco. And, yeah, the two more most likely options are either Newcastle or PSG. And we played them both in the league phase. And PSG tore us a new one. Played us off the park. And Newcastle, other than them two Rashford screamers, well, maybe not both of them weren't screamers, but both superb goals. Other than them two Rashford goals, Newcastle, I would say, were better than us. There were many times where they caused us a lot of problems. This La Liga season is rigged. The La Liga president's a Madrid fan. Hey, it's been rigged for years, Tezuka. Javier Tebas has been in charge for as long as I can remember. He's been in charge since probably I left primary school. There's Salah for Liverpool. He's made it 3-0, and I think it's safe to say that Liverpool are in the next round of the FA Cup. Salah with a goal and an assist. 2013, yeah. I literally left primary school in 2013. That's how much of a boomer I am. I left primary school in 2013. So, yeah, Javier Tebas has been that long in office. That long. Oh, I forgot to put 3-0. I forgot to put 2-0, 3-0. How did I forget to do that? Just as well, this isn't a boss of Watchalong, and I clipped it. No, my days. Oh, did I say 2015? I left in 2013. My apologies. I left, yeah, I started secondary school in 2013. Because I left primary in 2013. I'm an absolute boomer. Boomer alert. Your stupidity rubbed onto me. Yeah, it probably did, to be fair. I mean, just as well this isn't a boss I watch along and I'm, like, clipping the stuff, because if it was, then that would have been a bit awkward. That would have been a bit awkward. What about Benzema? Has he scored for Al Hilal, I'm guessing? I'm guessing he scored for Al Hilal. Sounds weird saying that Benzema was at Al Hilal when he was at Al Ittihad. You do that a lot, but forget. Oh, yeah, I know you'd forget to do it. I have to constantly tell you. Update the scoreboard. Update the scoreboard. I put BRI for Brighton. It's actually BHA. That doesn't really matter. I should buy a World Cup cup. I mean, I want to buy that mascot Brighton fan has. But, buy a World Cup trophy, I mean... I'll probably have to save up for an England shirt for when the World Cup starts. I have to get the England merch. Because obviously I'll be repping for my boys. The England boys at the World Cup. When we probably play at like 2 AM in the morning. That'll be fun. Florian Wirtz is off for Liverpool. Cannot wait for 2 AM watch-alongs. It's going to be great. Stay tuned. Stay tuned in the summer for when we have to do 2 AM watch-alongs. It's going to be great. It is going to be great, everybody. Joe Gomez is on. The man who still hasn't scored a goal in football. Like a cup in the shape of the... Oh, like buy like a replica trophy of a World Cup. If England win it, I'll do it. But until then, it would seem a bit daft. You know what I mean? Imagine having to silently celebrate. Well, not recreation, because that hasn't happened yet, but this is what you'll see in the summer if England matches are on at 2 AM. Chance for Harry Kane. In for Saka. Over the back with Harry Kane. And he scores. Yes. Come on, England. Come on, England. Come on, England. That'll be the right recreation. Van Hecker's off. And Boss Gagley's come on. Yeah, that'll be the state of the World Cup for us if we're on at like 1 AM. In the morning. Oh, great. I think but to be honest, I think there's only one time where we could potentially be on at like the middle of the night. Thoughts of oh god. Thoughts of her as a pundit? She is an absolute clown. Enough said, Crowley. Enough said. She is an absolute clown who doesn't have a clue what she's talking about. Quite possibly the worst pundit I've ever seen. No, why'd you? Oh God, Cometo, why'd you say that? I feel sick. Oh. Oh, it's a highlighted message. I got confused there, Tizuka. I thought you redeemed make me do it, but no, you just typed it with a highlighted message. And Simon Jordan is making sense. Oh, yeah, that is true, to be fair. If Simon Jordan makes sense, then you know you are bad. You know you've screwed up. Like that. Poof. When you understand a word that man says, that's when... Poof, that's when you've really... That's when you know something's wrong. Oh my days. But yeah, England lost to Scotland. Oh. Oh. Rancid. You have 29 G points. You'll get them back. You'll get them back pretty easily, don't worry. Is Rutter for Brighton trying to get a consolation for them? Because, yeah, let's be real, they're not going to get back into the game. Unless Liverpool just collapse at the back, then they're not. The Brighton aren't really going to get back into this. Not really. Not really. But, oh. But yeah, as I was saying, I think there's only one instance where we would potentially play at like 1 a.m. in the World Cup. That's if we top the group, and then our round of 16 game would be at like 1 a.m. because we'd be in like Florida or something. Full commitment. I can't do the full commitment. In my last setup at my old house, I used to be able to do it because I had a lot more room. Whereas here, there's no room. Like, I'm literally touching my bed over here. I'll happily be a scammer. I'll happily be a scammer in the expense of saving my body from potentially breaking something. Don't do the whole thing. Well, to be fair, I don't really stream these days, so it's not really like I need to like constantly think about them. You know what I mean? There's Matoma. Kayoglu was the shot over the bar. It was deflected. Are you comet in disguise? I might be. Allegedly. Well, I'm not bald, so I can't become Mr. Comet in disguise. Yeah, Brighton have themselves a corner. They have themselves a corner. Corner. Minter plays it. The corner. I say Brighton are just very sluggish on the ball. But here's Salah. God, the turn at pace is insane. He's in on goal here. Holy dude. Oh my dear, Salah. Yeah, Salah got caught up to by Mitoma. I have a personality. Personality's there. I'm a personality merchant. Oh, personality merchant. Yours truly. But yeah, who have we even got in our World Cup group again? It's like Croatia, Panama. The Ghana? Minter has a shot, tries to bend it top corner, but goes wide. I swear it's Ghana. I know we have like an African country in our group. Yeah, I know it's Croatia and Panama, but I swear the other one's Ghana. I'm gonna have a look. Giving the gaffer a new contract. Good old new contract. Well, Juventus have equalised against Inter. Right, where's the World Cup? There we are. What's our group? Oh, I forgot Scotland are in the same group as Brazil. Salah's off for Liverpool. Could you check in our group? Yeah, it's Ghana. We have Croatia, Ghana, and Panama in our group. What would it? You genuinely could get us to the World Cup? Well, to be fair, it's not that hard for us to get to the World Cup. Like, literally, we are, like, our qualification rounds are just so easy. Chiesa and Salah went off. You'd have Calvert-Lewin starting. Route 1 football. Hey, if it works, it works. If it works, it works. I mean, the question is, though, will it work at the actual World Cup? His nose is offside. Miss it is. God. Good old Ozil. See how Ozil hits the gym now? He's like proper bulked out and everything. Like when he was a player, he used to be like proper like skinny and everything. Whereas now he's like a full-on tank. He built like a machine. None of this ball playing keeper crap Route 1. To be fair, that would probably be a good thing. Because there's far too many teams these days that just want to play like Man City or Prime Barca. Even when they're not even capable of doing it. Like, it's just ridiculous. It really is ridiculous, me laddie. It's really ridiculous. Why can't some teams just accept, right, we're not good enough to play out the back. Let's just play how we play. Like, let's play Route 1. Let's play Park the Bus. Let's play, well, no, counter-attacking football. Rather than having to go, oh, right, okay, right, goalkeeper, you pass from the back to the centre-back. Centre-back passes to left-back back to goalkeeper. Like all that stuff. What do I look most into with women? if they're kind and genuine. That's what I look for, Tezuka. If they're kind and genuine. That's all I care about them. As long as they're a kind, honest, and genuine person, then fine by me. Pep genuinely killed football. I mean, it depends. I mean, it's not really Pep's fault. He has his own style of play. It's everyone else's fault for thinking that they can adopt that style of play by thinking that they're the next Pep. You know what I mean? How do I cut a sandwich? I just cut a sandwich the way I feel like cutting a sandwich. Nothing in particular. You just cut the sandwich. you just literally go wham. He has to be 6'3". You need to play striker or centre back. Oh yeah. Obviously cut it with that. Obviously gonna cut it with that. I mean, what else are you gonna cut a sandwich with a fork? I mean, it's probably possible, to be fair. Yeah, she definitely has to be 6'3". Yeah. We need her at centre back. We need to put her at centre back for Sunday League. We need to see how she gets on. Yeah, it looks like Danny Welbeck's not going to be coming on for Brighton at this point. I mean, it doesn't really make any sense for him to come on at this point because, yeah, the game's done. Brighton aren't going to be coming back in this one. So you might as well just save Danny Welbeck for the next Premier League game. Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy's having a party. Here comes Liverpool. Ungamoa. He's made it 4-0. Oh, it's offside. Never mind. Rio Ungamoa had made it 4-0, but was offside the line. Put his flag up. Put his flag up. Jamie Vardy's having a party. Ooh. Wonder how he's getting on at Cremonense in Serie A. I actually want to see. How many goals has that man got in Serie A, Jamie Vardy, on his Italian adventure? Well, they're 16th, so that's not great. He's got 5 goals? Oh! Jamie Vardy's having a party in Italy? Absolute limbs. Jamie Vardy's having a party. And everyone's invited. Honestly, at this rate, we might need to call up Jamie Vardy for England, even though he's retired from international football. Jamie Vardy's having a party. Here come Brighton Matoma. Where's he now? He's at Cremonense in Serie A. He got Player of the Month despite not winning a game. Oh yeah, it's saying that. He was in, like, FIFA, wasn't it? It was in FIFA, wasn't it? Like, he had, like, an SBC of, like, Serie A Player of the Month. And I was like, has he done something good? But no, he's, like, they're, like, 16th. Cremonense aren't exactly setting the world alight. Pascal Gross is in here for Brighton. Saved by Alisson, but I believe was offside anyway. I have plenty ball knowledge. I've got quite a bit of ball knowledge, I feel like. Tezuka. I think I've got a decent amount of ball knowledge. Got a decent amount. Decent amount. Maybe not loads. You have I also agree. Well, that's it. I also have 2 of those, and I have great knowledge of them as well. I have great knowledge of my beloveds. Madrid have fought. Yeah, they got 2 penalties as well, Mr. Commodore. It was typical, because I said at the time when Real Sociedad scored their penalty, I was like, you just know that Real Madrid are going to get a penalty, because it's just what happens. Lo and behold, they get 2 penalties. It is really just sad that I know how a La Liga match is going to go out. Like, it's how it's going to play out. One team gets a penalty against Real Madrid, Madrid end up getting another 2 penalties. Like, it's sad how it's so predictable, but it is. It's just sad how I can predict that that's going to happen, and it does. It's so annoying. Mbappe has more penalties scored. Yeah, because he gets them. We very rarely get a penalty. The day we get a penalty, God, it's a very rare occasion we get a penalty. Like, you have to write it down in the history books when we get penalties. Like, dear me. Like, Matoma, Brighton are trying to get a consolation. Yeah, it's not really working out for them, to be fair. But, oh my God, I mean, the amount of penalties that guy gets. It's... half of his goals, I'm pretty sure, have come from penalties. It's just ridiculous. Are Real Madrid even capable of, like, scoring a good goal from, like, open play? Like, that's my genuine question to everybody. A gun to my head, I need to pick an English team to support. Ooh. I need to pick an English team to support. Well, if there was a gun to my head and I had to pick one, I would probably say, since most of the people that I know in real life are Sunderland fans, I'd probably say Sunderland. I would probably say Sunderland. Either that or maybe, like... yeah, Man United would be a decent one, because I used to do a lot of cream modes with them back in the day. I could say Leeds as well, because my brother-in-law is a Leeds fan, so I could say Leeds. So yeah, I have quite a few options. I have quite a few options for an English team. No, that's... you would just... I'd say, obviously, Sunderland and Leeds would be ahead of Man U. But if I had to pick one, it probably would be Sunderland. But obviously, I could go to Leeds. Like, I could... I technically have Leeds in my family. So, in my family tree. So, you know. You can't. Oh, God. Yeah, that'd be pretty painful if you did that. I wouldn't recommend. God, who's this they're bringing on Liverpool? Average Real Madrid game as a dive session. Honestly, a lot of their players could probably compete in the Olympics. You know, when they do the diving and the swimming and whatnot. A lot of their players could be nominated for that. I think genuinely. Like that's what Real Madrid players could do. I don't know what's it called, like dive board or something like that, where they just like jump off a thing and then they do like a bunch of tricks and then they hit the water. I don't know what that's called. Synchronized diving or something. Yeah, that's what the Real Madrid players should be going in for. Oh my God. Mitoma. A bit of a scrap in the Liverpool box. Diving La Liga. Well, diving Real Madrid. Yes. We should do that. Do what? What, synchronized diving? I'll win gold for Britain. Oh, yeah. We'll do exactly that. We'll actually win Britain a medal. We do a synchronized dive. Hey! Do I have a Valentine? My Valentine? Oh, I don't have a can of Pringles. Damn it. My Valentine is those Pringles. Players in La Liga go down if you look. To be fair, it is like that, to be fair. A lot of teams in La Liga the players do go down way too easily. Like, even if you breathe on them, they like go down as if they're being shot. Like, yeah, it's so stop-start. Like, it really is. It is really sad how La Liga's fell off so much, but you can blame Javier Tebas for that one. You can blame Javier Tebas for that one. Like, we're not even La Liga's not even the second best league in the world. It's now Serie A. According to, what was it, UEFA's rankings or whatever, it's Serie A. It's obviously the Premier League's number one, and then Serie A is second. La Liga's now in third. And to be honest, it'll probably get worse and worse, and then we'll probably fall behind the Bundesliga. We'll fall behind the French league. Oh, Rudder! God, he knew he scored a banger. Palmer's miss. I did not see Cole Palmer's miss, no. League Earn's now on Twitch, is it? Well, you can watch League Earn on Twitch. What? That's news to me. Can you actually watch League Earn on Twitch? DAZN and Amazon Prime, it says here. The Palmer miss against Leeds give you... I can imagine. What, was it that bad? Was the Palmer miss that bad? Curtis Jones was off. For, God, is that Ramsey? Yeah. God, he looks like a Ben. He looks like a little boy. So Jones and Gakpo are off. Yeah, I didn't say anything about League Gun on Twitch. I was going to say I'd be gobsmacked. League Gun McDonald's on Twitch. League Gun McDonald's on Twitch. What's everyone saying? I mean, it's that much of a farmers league, they might as well just put it on Twitch. Where's Ramsey? There he is. Right, I'll look at that in a second. Well, I can look at it now, actually. Where were we? Let's have a look. Obviously, I can't show it on the screen for obvious reasons. Caicedo. Oh, I remember this now. Yeah, that was shocking. I've seen worse misses than that, to be fair, but that is shocking, to be fair. Oh, then it shows you the Haaland miss against Man United in the Manchester derby at the Etihad. How he missed that was beyond me. Cold shower. Don't blame me. Right, we're in the 90th minute. We've got 4 minutes added time for this one. It's been a decent game, to be fair. I mean, I thought Brighton were probably a little bit unlucky to be 3-0 down, because they did have some chances, but yeah, it is what it is. Where's added time? There we are. I'm still getting used to all this. League should be... Yeah, you lot seem safe. You do seem safe. I mean, if anything, it looks like Tottenham could go down. Curtis Jones has got the man of the match. If anyone else has watched this game, do you agree with that pick from TNT Sports, or do you disagree with it? I'd say the man of the match from me... Ooh. I'm probably going to say Szoboszlai. Yeah, he's been pretty decent. You're watching this on 1:51 AM. Damn. We love the commitment, Tezuka. We love the commitment. We love the commitment. We love the commitment. It's just a shame that the hate watch didn't looking at what was happening in Real Madrid did not go to plan. God, Inter Milan have won it right at the death against Juventus 3-2. God, what a game that must have been. What a game that must have been. Ramsey maybe gets another chance of Liverpool. Probably should have done a watch along for that game. Inter Milan Juventus. Oh, yeah, it's fine. You win some, you lose some, you know. You win some, you lose some. You can't win them all. You can't win them all, but yeah, like I said at the start, I am planning on doing more neutral watch-alongs, so if there's any, like... If there's, like, any game, like, matches that you'd want me to do, then definitely put it in the Discord or whatever. Just chat? Well, nah, I've got to end the stream, man. There's no point in just chatting. Well, I mean, there is a point, but, like, there's, like, a time and a place. And, like, I've got things I need to be doing tomorrow, so I need to get an early sleep. I'm getting early sleep. Besides, you can just chat in the Discord. That's why the Discord server's there for. You can just chat with people in there. It's just all nice and chill in there. You can chat with people in the Discord, even if I'm on there at any point. You know what I mean? It's all chill. It's all chill. This is my job. Right, anyway, can Brighton get a consolation? Coventry Middlesbrough. Oh, yeah. Coventry Middlesbrough. That. We'll 100% be there. We'll be in the stadium, actually. We'll be in the stadium. We'll be whipping out the chants. I don't even know where to start chanting for Coventry. No, Middlesbrough. I don't even know any of their chants, to be fair. Anybody know any Coventry or Middlesbrough chants? God, I didn't realize Middlesbrough were top of the championship. You'll be on the oh, we won't be doing that. No, we won't be doing Coventry, Middlesbrough. Don't worry about that, Tezuka. Just missed the comment or trying to be funny. We could do a watch along for some of the Champions League games. Yeah, we could do a watch along for some of the Champions League matches midweek. We'll have a look-see. We shall have a look-see to see which one is suitable and what day I'm available for a stream. Brighton nearly got a consolation. Appreciate it, Tezuka. But yeah, that is full time. The first neutral watch-along that we've done for a while. That's for sure. But yeah, and Liverpool win at 3-0 pretty comfortably in the end. Brighton, they had their odd few chances, but they never really had that, like, real, like, urgency to really go out there and really force the issue on Liverpool, but... Excuse me. But yeah, interesting stuff. But yeah, Liverpool are through into the next round of the FA Cup, and be interesting to see who they get in the next round. But yeah, obviously time will tell. And yeah, Salah goal and an assist for him. Not too bad. But yeah, that is where we're going to leave this watch along for today, guys. Thanks to everyone who's watched. Thanks to Mike, Commodore, Tezuka, Crelly. I think that was pretty much everybody. Actually, no, there was a guy on YouTube near the beginning. Oh, what was his name? Can I go back? Oh, where was he? I Show Meti as well. Thank you for anybody else who may have been watching on Twitch or YouTube. Thank you all for watching, and I shall see you all next time.